Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm reviewing Love Island episode 14 today. Let's get into it. Okay, so obviously Amber's asking Jay how he's like getting on. They started off where the scene left off yesterday when they were all having a chat, and Dami was obviously telling them about how he feels about Indiyah, and when Amber came into the conversation, it was a bit awkward, so that's where it started off today, where it left off. And Jay is saying that he feels comfortable, he's getting on well. And then Amber was like, oh, I think you should get to know the girls a bit better. And Ekin-Su obviously didn't really appreciate that comment. Obviously, Amber meant it for him to get to know them in a friendly way. But to be fair, I do think it was a little bit of a weird comment. I'm not going to lie. Like, if it was, I don't know, it's just weird to tell the guy that's your friend is coupled up with to get to know the girls a bit better. But she did say it was a friendly way, so I guess it's not that deep. But Ekin-Su didn't really appreciate that comment, and I did think it was a little bit weird. If anybody else had said it, I wouldn't, but I thought it was weird because Amber said it, because we already know that Amber and Ekin-Su have underlying beef between them. So yeah. And then Amber and Dami go for a chat, and I don't know what it is, guys. Lately Amber has just been rude. She's just been bad vibes. Like what's it called, they were talking and she's like, oh, they'll stop talking then. Like, her attitude is really uncalled for. It's like, I don't know what it is that's annoying her. She acts like she can't stand Dami. I think she gets really irritated by him. I think she does not like Dami, to be honest. And she's basically saying that Ekin-Su is controlling. She's like, oh well, if I was Jay, I wouldn't want to be with a girl that's controlling. It's just like, yeah, let's just know. And then Indiyah and Ikenna have a chat. They have the same chat again, guys. Indiyah and Ikenna have been having the same chat for the past 2 weeks, and nothing has been happening. And finally today something happened. So they have a chat and they're both agreeing that it's not really, well, to be fair, at first Ikenna was like, well, he thinks it's going well, but it's whatever. And then what annoyed me was when Ikenna went back to Dami, he told him that he feels like it's a bit forced. He told him that when they're in bed together, he doesn't even feel like cuddling her. He just wants to go to bed. And it's like, why can't you just be honest to Indiyah? You said to her, I think everything's fine. This is just a normal pace for me, but you're telling your boys that you feel like it's forced. That's my problem with Ikenna. He can't speak with chest, and he can't, like, I can't stand people who can't speak, like, say how you feel. He can't tell Indiyah how he feels. I know it's a bit hard, but don't lie, don't pretend like you're feeling her when you know you're not feeling her. Ikenna was there for a boys' holiday as far as I'm concerned. But anyways, moving on, they have a chat, and obviously they're like, oh, let's sleep over it, and then they will decide, you know, if they wanted to be friends or not. And Ekin-Su and Jay chat, and Jay tell her that she doesn't think Amber and Paige like her. She got annoyed by that. But one thing about Jay, and I'm gonna always keep on saying this, Jay can speak his mind. I love that about Jay. Say what you want about him, but he will say what's on his mind, even if he feels like it might be awkward or some people might not like the sound of it. That's why I've noticed about him, he's quite honest, and I quite like that about him. And obviously Ekin-Su doesn't really appreciate that, but she's like, you know, whatever, but it's an observation. I don't know why he said Paige. I haven't seen enough of Paige and Ekin-Su to know that, but it's no doubt that Amber doesn't like Ekin-Su. I mean, we can all tell that from watching, so talk less of some being on the inside with them. Indiyah and Dami have a chat. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm so here for Indiyah and Dami. Guys, I want to say something. Everybody who was rooting for Ikenna and Dami, and everyone who was saying no, keep Ikenna and Dami, you guys must hate Indiyah, because Ikenna and Indiyah, sorry, I just really mistook that. Everybody who was rooting for Ikenna and Indiyah and saying that they should be a thing, you guys must hate Indiyah, because it's obvious that Ikenna does not like Indiyah. He couldn't be less attracted, he couldn't be less interested. So all of you that have been rooting for them, you guys actually don't care about her because he does not like her. So I'm so here for Indiyah and Dami. Already they have better chemistry, they vibe more. Dami knows how to hold a convo. I feel like, even if, to be fair to Ikenna, it's not like Indiyah is like super bubbly and super, like, she has so much game. She too, she was very laid back, a little bit nonchalant at times. So they both were not good matches for each other, because I feel like they were just both two introverted people put together, or to themselves people to put together, whereas I feel like Dami will bring out of her like a bit more fun side out of her. So I feel like they're much better suited. I'm so here for it. And Dami obviously is saying how he feels, and he's like, oh, do you want to get to know me? And she's not shutting it down. She's also recognizing that they do have good chats and that she is interested. So I'm so here for it. And finally, we see the beef between Amber and Ekin-Su. And guys, if you go and watch my review from yesterday, I said that there is underlying beef brewing between Ekin-Su and Amber. Finally, it explodes today. They have beef. One thing I didn't like, when Amber and Ekin-Su were talking, I didn't like that those three musketeers decided to come join the chat, Gemma, Paige and Tasha. I just felt like they should have just allowed the girls have it out, because it did feel a little bit like a gang up when they all came. But yeah, I wish they just let them have it out. But they come, and then Ekin-Su's like, well, you're not even secure with your relationship. Yeah, that was not right for her to say, but was it the truth? Absolutely. Amber doesn't even like Dami, and she can't even be honest. Guys, obviously Ekin-Su is playing a game. We on the outside can see she's playing a game, but I'm here for it because Ekin-Su brings drama. You might not agree with what she does with the, with her kind of like gaslighting Davide and manipulating her way around or being calculative. Yes, it's not a good thing, but at the end of the day, this is Love Island. At the end of it, there's a cash prize. It's a competition show. The game is the game, and honestly, people like Ekin-Su makes it interesting for viewers. So yeah, obviously they've clocked onto it that she's playing a game, but let me just say this, like, so is Amber to an extent. Like, at least Ekin-Su can actually move from guy to guy shamelessly if she's not feeling them, and not pretend that she is feeling them. So to some extent, Amber was playing a little bit of a game. But yeah, so the girls are like, yeah, we've been seeing it too. Gemma's like, I'm not gonna lie, the girls have been seeing it too. And then they're like, well done, Amber, for taking one for the team. Like, nah, I'm not here for it. I don't agree with the things Ekin-Su did, but I like her as a contestant, and I want to see her till the end of Love Island. I want to see her there. So yeah, they have beef, and it's a bit awkward, and obviously Ekin-Su's feeling a bit like attacked, and it's a bit rough in the morning when they have a chat. Indiyah tells the girls about Ikenna, and like, I think she's finally realized, like, okay, it has to be done now, so she's just letting people know. And it's just really awkward between Ekin-Su and Amber. That scene when they were doing their makeup together, that was so awkward. I could literally hear the crickets. It was so awkward. And Amber's like, yeah, let's talk. And they tried to smooth things out. They just decided to agree to disagree. Obviously, Ekin-Su took back what she said about Dami. And I feel like, if you guys clock, like, the only girl who knows at the moment about Dami and Ikenna and Indiyah, sorry, Dami and Indiyah, is Ekin-Su, and I like that Ekin-Su has kept that as a secret. If she was really such a game player, she'll be going to spill it to cause drama in the villa, because that's something that some of the boys would definitely do. Boys like Luca and Jackson, they would spill that kind of info. And I find it funny, because if you notice, Dami has been quite strategic with the people who he has told about Indiyah. He's really only told Jay, Andrew and Ekin-Su, because I feel like he can tell, like, those ones, like, they will keep it. If he told Luca and Jax, they have loud mouths in there, they would have definitely spilled it. So yeah, I kind of like that Ekin-Su kept it to herself about Indiyah and Dami getting to know each other. They have a chat again finally, and they decide to be friends. Oh, guys, Ikenna really irks me. He really irks me. I can't stand Ikenna. But they have a chat and they friend zone each other. And he's like, friendship way, And I was like, oh, stop. Like, no, absolutely not. So they have the challenge, the spit challenge. Guys, I don't know how many years Love Island they're going to do this challenge for. Sorry, but it's actually revolting. Why is it any form of entertainment watching people spit something from their mouth into other people's mouth? It's never going to be entertaining. I find it really gross. I don't know how they do it. The guys obviously were in the better position, because they were the ones that were taking the liquid and pour it in the girl's mouth. I would hate to be the receiver. I would much rather be the one pouring it in. But that challenge was disgusting. But Luca and Danica win the challenge. And we see Jax and Paige getting closer. It was so cute when they were in the shower and flirting. I'm so happy for Paige. I think they look good together. And yeah, I'm here for both of them together. So obviously, the video was kind of throwing shade at Ekin-Su. He was like, oh, I thought you'd win that challenge. But yeah, I just found it funny. But so Danica and Davido also have a chat. I don't know if anything is there, I'm not gonna lie, but we'll see. And Jay and Paige finally kiss. I was so happy he kissed her, because at first he spun her and I was like, oh my god, is that it? Because if he spun her, if a guy I was seeing spun me before kissing me, I would actually cry, because I'll be like, you must hate me. But yeah, after he spun her, they did kiss, which I was so happy about, because Paige deserves it. She's been overlooked in that villa. I don't know why. She's absolutely stunning, so I don't know why she's been overlooked. So I'm glad that they had their first kiss. Dami and Indiyah have a chat. Dami's like, I want you to be in my bed. And I was thinking, okay, you're moving a little bit mad. Even if you guys want to get to know each other, she can't just come sleep in your bed. That will cause havoc. But at least he's saying how he's feeling. So Indiyah is definitely receptive of it. She's feeling him as well. So I guess in the next few episodes, we'll see that progressing. And now the islanders get a text and they have to come to the fire pit. So the 3 boys with the least votes are Ikenna, Jay, and Andrew. I was a little bit surprised about Andrew. I thought it was going to be Ikenna, Jay, and Davide, I think. No, and Jax or something. I don't know. I just didn't think Andrew was going to be on the bottom 3. I didn't know that people didn't like Andrew. I was a bit surprised about that. Honestly, out of these 3 boys, Ikenna, Jay, and Andrew, I want Ikenna to go home. But I have a bad feeling that Jay might be going home. But we will see. I don't want Jay to go home. I like Jay. Want to see him in the winner. But, you know, the choice is the choice. And I did vote for Dami, so I can't even say that I voted for any of them. The girls with the least votes are Amber, Ekin-Su, and Tasha. I was surprised at Tasha. I thought if anything, it would have been like Amber, Ekin-Su, and maybe like Gemma, or like, who else? Actually, to be fair, I guess Tasha has to take the 4. I don't know who else is the least favorite. And obviously, they leave on a cliffhanger, as always. Guys, this is what my predictions are. I think the guy who is going home is going to be Ikenna. I think the girl going home is going to be Amber. If Ekin-Su goes home, I'll be surprised and I'll be really annoyed. But I don't think Ekin-Su is going home. Ekin-Su is going to be one of those characters who's going to rub off on everyone. She's already rubbed off on me. I love Ekin-Su, but she's going to be like a Maura and a Megan. Trust me, just watch it. That's her storyline in Love Island. But I'm thinking if Jay goes home and Amber goes home, then it might be awkward. Because who's Ekin-Su going to chat? Guys, if Jay goes home, maybe Ekin-Su and Davide could find their way to each other. I don't know. All I know is that, let's be honest, Andrew's not going home and neither is Tasha. So the vulnerable girls are really Amber and Ekin-Su. But I am almost certain that Amber's going to be going home. And I'm not too sure about Ikenna and Jay, but I want Ikenna to go home so that Dami and Indiyah can crack on. But yeah, guys, what do you guys think about this tonight's episode? Who do you think is going home? Who do you think is staying? Who are you rooting for? I'm rooting for Ekin-Su to stay in. I don't really care about Tasha, but I'm rooting for Ekin-Su, and I'm rooting for Jay to stay in. I don't really have much feelings towards Ikenna or Tasha or Amber, yeah, or Andrew. Don't really care. But yeah, what do you guys think of this review? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. As always, I'll see you guys tomorrow for when we know the results. Bye. Make sure you subscribe if you enjoyed this review. Bye.